Welcome back to the guide, ladies and gentlemen trucks. Today's video will show you how to get a hauler with a special black bottom and a special shine. Let's see how. To get this special truck you need to be on a mission called Scouting the Port, which is marked on a map as T letter by the beach and can be found at Floyd's apartment. This does not work with a mission replay. This hauler is one of the most luck-based special vehicles in GTA 5, if you in fact care about actually having a good looking shine on it. Otherwise, the method to get it is not that bad, but the good looking shine is truly some next level gambling. Before we get into it, let's discuss what makes this exclusive to this mission. First of all, you can find black hauler in traffic, but you can never find one with a black bottom half. Since this truck cannot enter the matchup, the bottom black half is considered special in this mission. Secondly, hauler spawns with 14 different special shines. Some look better, some worse. And some of the very end of this row here look quite appealing. The more right the shine is in this row, the more lottery luck you need to get it. Which means what I think the best shine, red one, is quite unrealistic. And here I actually mean it, since I've only seen red spawning on this hauler once in my sorry life, and I've been dealing with that kind of stuff for over 10,000 hours at the time of making this video, so I can assure you it spawns once in a blue moon, if even that. But preferences aside, all those shines are actually equally special, so you don't have to go crazy if it's not really needed. Besides, there is practically the same hauler coming up later in the game, where getting later shines is somewhat more realistic. Before you attempt to get this vehicle and play on BC, make sure you turn down the traffic variety setting to make traffic work normally, like it does on consoles. If you have that setting maxed, you'll have hard time changing shines, since game doesn't spawn the same models to help you push them. Start a mission and work your way up to the crane part. If you finish hauling containers onto trucks, get down and you'll find your special hauler right there in all of its glory. If you want to change shines, you can keep retrying the mission by shooting bullets or exploding the hauler, but here's what makes it luck based. It always wants to reset back to the first shine like crazy. It's not gonna be random every time you retry. It's most of the time either champagne or olive green, which as themselves are not bad shines, but may become annoying if you want something else. And you cannot do anything about that. The game in this mission is very powerful with resets, and you cannot really outsmart this. Either get whatever spawns or try retrying until your mental health gives up. When I got my red shine in the past, here's what I did. I drove all the way up to the bridges by the dock, detached my trailer, threw a bomb on it and exploded the bomb. However, it's still luck based and very bad as some kind of alternative, because I tried this many times in this video, but still the best I got was some silver shine, which is actually solid distance into our row, but yeah, still a boring shine. If you think you have the shine you are happy with, just make sure the hauler is the last vehicle you used and fail the mission in some way, except by blowing up the truck of course. Exit and you will spawn outside the dock area. However, our hauler is still in there, and to get it you need to keep your camera on it or else it vanishes, and get some vehicle to help you jump over the fence. Or if you can't find one like me, just take my route, which helps you get inside on foot. The hauler will just casually be sitting there in a very random scripted spot. Getting out of the port is not easy either, as you can see. The gates are still closed. However, if you go further south, there is a nice breakable fence which you can destroy and get out. In terms of practicality of getting this hauler, as I briefly mentioned before, there is a same black hauler with special shine in Monkey Business 2, which also has bulletproof tires. However, this one there requires a death which many people don't like. Besides, although Monkey Business One guarantees you with later lusters, the method there is very long and tricky, so both haulers have pros and cons. I gotta mention though that there is a conversion in the mission, the long stretch, which can give any vehicle bulletproof tires including the hauler over here, so if you're super lucky to get a goose shine already on this hauler, the Monkey Business One comes kinda irrelevant for you. Those who don't know, yes, you can do the long stretch mission after scouting the port too. In general, if you want a hauler, you should really analyze which one is more practical to get. I can't really tell you which one is actually the best one here. At this stage of the game, you need to store this into interior garage. I will show you how. The method to do this will again be version dependent. If you play the very first version 1.0 on Xbox 360 and PS3, storing big vehicles is rather easy. All you gotta do is just park your vehicle in front of the garage door, get out and get back inside. Don't press any buttons until the engine ignites, and if it does, just press enter garage button since the option to do so will still be on the screen. Unfortunately, this got patched and the enter garage option no longer stays on screen if you press the enter vehicle button. Sadly, big vehicles cannot be stored into those garages in later versions all the way until garage entry animations got added. So if you have such version and you have no space to store your big vehicle in, just skip it. With the addition of garage entry animations though, Rockstar made storing trucks possible again, unintentionally of course, and that method is more complex than the old 1.0 method. For this trick, you of course need your big vehicle, a small vehicle which can enter the garage, and a taxi. Try to place your vehicles same way as shown here. The next part is complicated and requires precise timing. Press the button which activates the taxi side mission and immediately run into your small car before the dialogue ends. This trick might need being sort of familiar with what taxi dialogues sound like, and turning on subtitles might help as well. Once in your small car, wait until the taxi dialogue is about to end, and few microseconds before it does, press the enter garage button. If done correctly, you can exit the car after the dialogue ends, something you normally wouldn't be able to do. Right after you exit, try and run into your big vehicle as quickly as you can. If you fail, you can try this again, but I assure you, this is not an easy trick to pull off, and if you need further information, I have a video which is dedicated to that glitch specifically. This trick works with all three characters, however, it is a bit more tricky to do with Michael. When it comes to storing hauler, there is a little detail though. It will usually spawn sideways in the garage. However, there is nothing to worry about. If you exit and enter the garage enough times, eventually it will be on its wheels and you can use it properly. For the end of this video, I would rate this vehicle annoying. The method to get this is long, although not hard, but changing shines is a real misery. If I were you, I would just take the hauler which spawns first and be happy with that. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, you can let me know about this by hitting a like button and of course by subscribing. Also make sure to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos in the future.